Hello, brothers. This is Mr. Ellis. I'm not going to be in today. I'm on the road on my way to Chicago. I have a seminar that I must attend. I've left an assignment for you. The assignment is called Payday. This Payday program is relatively simple. I would like you to do a flowchart first. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to cover some of the flowchart symbols to be used and some of the logic, although I'm not going to flowchart it for you, that you should include in your flowchart. Let's see. I need the designer. I have it right here. Okay. Open up your designer, and we always start with a terminator. So I'm going to take a terminator, put it on the screen. Now, the program calls for you to read two pieces of information from the user. We will use J-option pane to read this information. If you're going to use J-option pane, you need to use a display. Okay, I use the interactive display, so I'm going to take this guy and drop him in there. Interactive display, put it in there. The information that we're reading from the user is I'm sorry. The first should be enter pay rate. And just for efficiency, let's put that cap P on there. Okay, enter your pay rate. You get a pay rate from the user. Now, for those who are not familiar with hourly salary, okay, hourly pay, you get per hour, that is each hour that you've worked, a certain amount. Suppose I make $15 an hour. Okay, if I work 2 hours, I get $30. That's before taxes. We're not going to deal with taxes in this program. Okay. So the next thing I need to know if I want to calculate someone's pay is their hours. So I'm going to enter here. I want to stay with the caps. And I'll hit enter. And that is per week. Okay, so we're going to calculate this hourly pay for a complete week. So this brings up a point. Most people work 40 hours a week. If you work more than 40 hours a week, you have to take into account that you've worked overtime. And it is a standard practice to pay people time and a half for overtime. In the assignment, I say 150%. Figure it out. Okay. So I get the pay rate, how much he's making per hour. I get the number of hours. And now I have to check. I'm going to check. So when I do a check, I use my decision. Okay. And I want to see if hours greater than 40. Okay. Now that's the logic behind it. You have to figure out what to do if it is greater than 40. Okay. If it is greater than 40, I do something. So I'm going to put a process box in here. I do something. If it's not greater than 40, I do something. And then I want the output from this program to go to the console. So I want the data or parallelogram here. And no matter whether it is greater than 40 or not greater than 40, I do the same thing, different values. That's a hint. And then I'm going to put that out to the console using my system.out.format or printf. And that's the program, basically. That's the flow chart, basically. You have to fill it in. You have to know the logic. You have to put the calculations in, and you have to come up with the format. This program, the flow chart is due at the end of this class period. The program is due Monday. You guys come back on Monday. All right. Have a good day.